Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to take you guys along for reorganizing my bookshelf. I'm just going to apologize in advance because the sun is going down currently. I have a skylight in my room and I don't have a shade on it, so I fear that the lighting might get wonky, but I'll do my best to make it not super dark. I just got a new bookshelf, a short one, and I built it last night and I was so tempted to reorganize everything last night, but I didn't have time and I wanted to take you guys along the ride for it, so I waited. So let me tell you what my thought process is right now for my bookshelf. So currently this is my big bookshelf right now. I have some junk on the floor too that I need to get rid of. Also, my room is so small, so it's kind of hard to film in here with the door closed because it's just such a cramped space. You know what? I'm just gonna take you guys off to show you. So this is what we're working with so far. I have like my favorite series up here. These are books that I've read already, just like some random stuff. I also have like a little crystal shop, so I keep some of the crystals that are in my shop on my bookshelf. So I do want to reorganize that. I have some crystals there too. So yeah, I just have a couple series on this one. Down here, this is completely dedicated to nonfiction, but I also have my tarot and oracle decks right here that I need to take care of. My TBR jar, this is my TBR for this month, or what's left of it, I should say. And then I have just a bunch of junk in the back, like more tarot and oracle decks, but I also have like my tabs back here, some random incense. And then down here is all of my, well, I wouldn't say all of this is, but a lot of this is my physical TBR. I haven't read most of these. I've read like the Divergent series and The Book Thief and Memoirs of a Geisha, but I think that's pretty much all I've read for down here. And over here, don't mind my messy bedside table, but I just built this shelf last night. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with this small shelf. My idea was going to be like all of my nonfiction books and my tarot and oracle decks would go on here. This lighting is so bad. I'm so sorry. I was also thinking like maybe to put some of my TBR on there. I'm not really sure. I also thought about like putting the books that I've already read on there, but a lot of those books I want them to be like kind of front and center in the room, and this is going to be like behind my table and like books that like I don't really like go to every single day. So I think that might just be the plan. My big bookshelf is really crowded, and I think that it will be nice to have some extra space and not have it look so crowded. I guess I'm just going to start by just, sorry if you can hear my baby monitor going off with white noise, but I guess I'm just going to just take everything off and then just figure everything out from there. Let's do this. All right, so I've completely emptied the bookshelf. I have a little bit of a problem because it kind of like sticks out from the wall, which is just like been making me nervous. I don't know if you can even tell because the curtain is there, but like this whole entire space is like open. I probably should be like nailing that. Okay. I'm just a girly, okay? I don't know. But maybe I should be like nailing that to the wall. Just praying that it doesn't fall down. Also, I'm considering, I kind of like how this is like almost like cramped, because I just feel like with my chair and the bookshelf there, I just kind of like that vibe because it just feels really cozy. My tall bookshelf could stay here, or the one other spot that it could go in this room is right here. And now that it's like empty right now, I can easily move it. So I think I'm going to just move it over there and just see what it looks like. I can totally still open my closet. I don't know. And then what am I going to do with this part of the room? Oh my god, don't look at my desk. So much room for activities. Dang, this is turning into a big old mess right now. I do really like the cozy feel of it being next to the chair. But I also do like how I feel like it's a little more spacious now. You know what? I am just going to leave it there. And I'm so sorry, guys. I just realized I've been like blasting the AC this whole time. And I'm just praying that the audio wasn't too horrible. Sorry if it was. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. But now I'm questioning if I should move the little bookcase over here where the old bookcase was. This is turning into like a whole project. I didn't really expect to be like moving my room around, but here we are. I was just supposed to reorganize the bookshelves. I'm so indecisive, it's not even funny right now. It's like, girl, you can literally change it back if you don't like it. Okay. I took a little break and figured out kind of what I want to do. As you guys saw, I was having a hard time trying to figure out what I was going to do about my room, which is not the theme of this video. It was literally just reorganizing my bookshelf, not my whole room. Just, you know, it's just that touch of like neurospicy that like I just start doing something and then I just feel like I need to do everything at the same time. So I just needed a moment to figure out my life. I'm just going to have my big bookshelf right here. And I'm just going to keep my little bookshelf right there. And if I want to move it in the future, I'll just do that in the future. So right now, this is what the setup is going to be. So I'm actually thinking that I'm probably going to have more room than I think. I thought I was going to have to basically like get rid of all of my knickknacks, but now just looking at the books that I have, like, yeah, it's a lot compared to anyone that like doesn't read, but I think that I'm gonna have plenty of room for like most, if not all, of my knickknacks and my books. And I think maybe I should put my TBR on there. I think I'm gonna try and figure out the small shelf first. So let's just do that. Okay, this is what we're working with so far. Just got a few of my crystals and incense up there, and then my tarot and oracle decks. I don't know that I like this. And that still kind of looks like a little bit messy to me, but I don't really know what else to do with it right now. And then I have my nonfiction books all along here and my little plant decoration. And then what am I gonna put down here now? So I think for now I'm just going to make the bottom shelf of this kind of like decorative and just put like some pictures of my kiddos and stuff. That's cute, right? Alright guys, this is the finished product for the small shelf. Still don't know that I really like this. I kind of want to maybe get some greenery going on up here. I feel like this isn't really balanced out, but anyways. So we got tarot and oracle decks and my tarot books, and then my non-fictions. And the bottom shelf is just pictures of my kiddos and a couple little crystals. I think it's cute. I do think I'm probably going to want to change it at some point soon, just because I kind of still feel like my tarot decks look a little messy, but honestly, I don't even really care at this point, because I just kind of want to get started on the bigger shelf. Hey guys, so it's a couple days later. I just started talking and hanging out with my brother, and then there was just no end to it and I stopped filming. So I finished up my big bookcase and I am loving it. I'll show it to you now. So it's kind of hard to get far enough back to show you the full thing in all its glory, but there it is. I'll show you what I did with it. So up here I just have some knickknacks, my fake plant. I have my birth date book that Jake got me a few years back. A little crystal. One of my favorite bands used to be Boys Like Girls. It still is. So that's a signed copy of their DVD. And then up here, I still have my absolute all-time 5-star favorites. So obviously we've got Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, ACOTAR, Hunger Games. Divine Rivals isn't like my favorite, but it's still there because I love it and I just love fantasy. And I haven't read Harry Potter since I was a kid, but it was one of my favorites as a kid, so I have my box set up there. And then I've never read A Cursed Child before, but I think I'm probably gonna do a reread of these in the winter time around Christmas because they're just so Christmassy to me. And then next shelf down, this is just gonna be like my priority TBR shelf. So I've got my TBR prompt jar, my tabs, and this is my priority TBR right now. I've read all of the books, well, not all. I've read most of the books that I need to for this month, so that's why there's only 2 on there. But once I pull from the TBR jar again at the end of this month, hopefully I can fill up this whole shelf with my priority TBR. And then moving over this shelf is all of the books that I have already read this year. And honestly, I just ordered them by height. I just think it looks pleasing that way. I don't know. And obviously Dracula was one of my favorites, and it's just like such a gorgeous cover, so I had to face it out, and I have room now. And then moving down, I just have a little picture of me and Jake and my bookstore candle that a friend got me for my birthday. And then moving over, I have a few series. It might look like I'm putting Divergent on like a pedestal right now, but I mean, it's not, again, it's not really one of my favorites, but it's still good. I'll probably end up unhauling it at some point, but after getting my small bookshelf, I have so much room now, so this is just what I did. So I still need to read Allegiant. I have not read that yet. Probably next month, hopefully, if I can get to it. And then I have my Chronicles of Narnia series. The second one is missing because it's on my priority TBR. And A Girl with a Dragon Tattoo. And this one over here is just one of my brother's books. It's like literally just like a bunch of short stories. Fairy tales. And then down here is all of my physical TBR. I did kind of put it in order of genre a little bit. So I have like fantasy here, and then moving over I have some literary fiction and just like fiction, and then I have historical fiction here. And then down here I have mysteries and thrillers. I guess I have the most of these on my TBR. I didn't even realize. I don't even really like mystery thriller that much, but I guess it's what I gravitate to when I'm thrifting. And then down here I have just a very small amount of romances. I'm hoping that I can get into romance a little more. I just find it so cheesy sometimes, and I just like can't handle it, but I'm hoping that I can find some that are like a little bit more like emotional. So I'm excited to explore that genre. And that is my bookshelf reorganized. Thank you guys for coming along the journey. It was kind of scattered and crazy, but I hope that you enjoyed anyways. If you like this kind of content, please like this video and comment. I would love to chat with you, see if you have any ideas for my bookcases, or if you saw any books on my bookcase that you really love. I would love to chat in the comments. So definitely leave a comment and subscribe if you're interested in more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!